least a dozen tickets in Golden State. Those games cost me a lot of money.
19-point Warriors lead. We start the fourth quarter. I would imagine that Klay Thompson will get the last 4 or 5 minutes of this game. Otto Porter off one leg. Boy, acrobatic, athletic shot.
They can win even in a blowout, and this team's going to be able to win in the playoffs without having great offensive nights because they can lean on their defense.
Iguodala guarded by Marketing. Iguodala, a little step back. Long two is good for Andre Iguodala. By the way, Wiseman's coming back from a knee injury, and he's getting closer. The Warriors are going to be traveling to Memphis. That's a game on Tuesday.
Expected because it's a blowout, hopefully extend the lead and not have to have him in there at the very end. And he's going to play
dribble a lot more than he typically does. I think maybe the absence of Draymond Green has something to do with that.
Well, the absence of Draymond Green always disrupts their offense because even though he's a four paint catches and post-ups with their bigs, the problem tonight is they haven't been able to do that because they haven't rebounded the ball to be able to get out in transition and take advantage of it.
Nice hit from outside. Cavs hoping for, he's got 10. He's knocked down a couple of three-pointers in the second half. Rondo's got 8 this quarter. Wiggins, and with the left hand, he scores it over Markkanen.
Over a 7-footer.
Quarter securing those defensive boards. They are top 10 in the league in defensive rebounding, but you wouldn't know it by watching tonight's game.
No, their defense has been fine. They've actually guarded the Warriors well until the ball gets up on the rim as Stevens attacks the basket again. It'll be interesting to see how quickly he can get back to that.
Guarded all the toughest perimeter players. Here's Rondo again, and he hits his third three. And Rondo with 11 in the quarter.
Rebounding's been better. 20 offensive rebounds for Golden State on the night, only 1 here in the fourth quarter.
This time it's Looney off the window who scores it for the Warriors and pushes that lead. Rondo on the take. Quick layup is good. He was looking for a foul. Rondo scores another one. That gives him 13. Jordan Poole defensively. Thompson still on the floor. Lets it fly and hits it. Klay Thompson, a big three-pointer for the window with a steal. Garland for 3. Allen rebound and the stuff. And maybe the most important stat of all is the fact that Thompson played 20 minutes tonight.
And we hear the chant, Klay, 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 Klay. People very excited in San Francisco to have this guy back. Not only because it increases their chance to win, but because of what Klay Thompson has been through and the kind of person that he is and what he's meant to the fans and the community there in San Francisco.
And to get through this night, which you knew was going to be an emotional, and that's one piece to the puzzle. And now it starts as they try to implement Thompson back in. It certainly disrupts the rotation. It's a good problem to have, but the build-up to the playoffs is on for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, it's some of these other guys that are going to need to adjust because their roles are going to be different. Gary Payton II, who had started the last 7 games and played well, is not only going to the bench, but his time's going to be limited. You know, everybody's going to have to change. And as again, they go to Wiggins in the post to try to get a bucket, and he's able to draw the foul down low. Very good post player. And Steve Kerr goes to this consistently in set plays.
A lot of talk about the Cleveland bigs coming into this game, but give some credit. Without Draymond Green, guys like Kevon Looney getting excellent work inside. Matter of fact, Kevon Looney has 18 rebounds tonight. That is a new career high. Joseph wants to know, how much of an effect do you think Klay's return will have on Andrew Wiggins?
Well, he's going to get fewer question about that. But Andrew Wiggins, I think, is fine with being a complimentary player. He will be more of that. He'll be more of a third option than a second option now. And so that will be a change for him. He's still going to get the big defensive assignments, though, at least for the foreseeable future.
Under 2 minutes to go. Cavs made a little bit of a run, but the Warriors with a put-away punch. Cleveland's going to have to turn it around, play tomorrow night in Sacramento. As this road trip continues, it is a rough schedule. 6 games in 9 days. They've got 5 games this week, including 2 back-to-backs, as Lamar Stevens keeps adding to his totals. He's got 17. Warriors are headed to Memphis. They were out on the road. They came back for just this one game, and now they go back on the road once again. And Golden State will hit the 30-win mark. They'll go to 30-9.
They'll be tied with Phoenix atop the West. They've beaten the Suns 2 out of 3 so far this year. That big win on Christmas Day when Otto Porter knocked down 3 big shots.